Alright guys, today we'll be addressing a massive problem that does not get discussed enough. Shockingly, many people aren't even aware it's the cause of their deaths. In this video, we will explore how to recognize and handle desyncs. This will reduce the number of times you die, but first, I want to show you the most incredible desync I have ever encountered, which happened when I was knocked into the air and put into a load screen at the same time, resulting in a complete desync from the server, rendering me immune to environmental damage. I think you guys worked this out, but this allowed us to explore the middle of Cyrodiil, and the craziest part was that I could shoot mines from the other side of the map and hit my friend. Also kill them too, from the other side of the map. I'm hurting someone. I can see damage numbers.
Hang on. Yeah, you killed them. You're still. That's not where you are. We're not there.
Oh, so you're inside Alicia!
Yeah, we're inside of Alicia. Did you fucking kill them?
What the fuck?
Okay, we stand on it.
And I just got AP for that. Alright, I think it's very important that we're all on the same page before we move forward, so I want to give you a quick explanation of what is happening when a desync occurs. When you're playing an online game, you're communicating with the server and sending packets forward and back from the server, and this is what's updating your game constantly. What happens is there could be a delay in receiving that information, and all of a sudden your game isn't getting updated, and then all of a sudden the packets come through, the game catches up, and all of a sudden you're dead on the ground. It's obviously a very complicated situation with a lot of things that cause desyncs and packet loss and all that kind of stuff. But for this video, that's basically all you need to know. It's a breakdown in communication between your PC and the server. Alright, let's move on. Let's examine a desync up close. This bug has been fixed, but it used to occur when you misformed towards someone and then leaped, causing a desync on the other person's end. And as you saw, the clip appeared normal, but switching to both viewpoints provides a clear idea of what is occurring. Now, there is a few key takeaways from this video and desyncs as a whole, and these are things to keep an eye out for. 1. The opponent is casting skills, so you can visually see them casting whatever it may be. Our health isn't moving, so you can see them, but hitting you, but your health isn't moving. 3, you heard the skill but don't see it. A lot of the time, audio in this game can be reliable when other things aren't. It's not always the case, but sometimes it is. And our buffs and heals are down. And why I mention this is because sometimes you might just be buffed up and got all your hots ticking away, so it looks like your health bar is not moving, but it's just because you're healing and you've got buffs up. If you notice 2 or more of these things, there are certain steps you should take. If you're skilled enough to identify which skills are hitting you, you can see a group's just ult dumped you and your health bar hasn't moved, then you know you have to play as defensively as possible. Or, you might just see one person hitting you with a bow ult and your bar's not moving. You know you need to pop a burst heal, but you don't need to, spam a burst heal or dodge roll. You can be a lot less aggressive with your defensive list. But if you can't identify this, just treat it as you're fighting for your life and do whatever you need to do for those few seconds. Remember, skills that have a travel time and or cast time are more likely to desync. Things like Elemental Weapon and Overload, these two combined together are one of the most reliable ways of desyncing someone in the game. So be on your toes as soon as you see a Sorc go into Overload, and if you happen to catch the fact that they're running Elemental as well, then you should be on guard. You should be ready to get desynced and just be paying more attention than what you would in any other circumstance. But if you apply this info to your day-to-day PvP, the chances of dying to a desync will be greatly decreased. Now, this will take time. It will take time to be able to see these things. It's very hard to be fighting and doing everything that you're doing and then trying to pay attention to this on top of it. But after a period of time, it will become second nature. If you are curious, like you think you may have got desynced in a scenario somewhere, save the clip. Go back and have a little look and slow it down and just see, were you right or was it something else? Lastly, it's worth mentioning programs like TCP Optimizer and ExitLag. The game is day and night when I use these programs. I just can't play ESO these days without ExitLag, and that's got a lot to do with me living in Australia, but there is benefits even for people that live close to servers or whatever. Don't take my word for it. Give it a try and let me know what you think. ExitLag has been a sponsor of the channel for a while now, and I have been using their program for years. Alright, as always, boys and girls, I will catch you next time.